Let's read some Glitch in the Matrix stories, part 170. Hello, Auntie Matrix. Hi! This is my weird story. A few weeks ago, I went to bed with my husband after a regular day. It was around 11:30 p.m. and I quickly fell asleep, feeling tired. Nothing out of the ordinary. After what I felt like a full night's sleep, I started waking up. As I opened my eyes, I realized I wasn't in my room. This was not my familiar room and my husband was not there. Panic set in as I frantically searched for him, unsure of where I was. I screamed for him, but there was no answer. The room looked strange, all white and hardly any furniture. I started thinking that maybe I got sick and was taken to a hospital or something like that. I'm immediately feeling like this is a dream, right? My heart pounding, I began to call out for my husband even harder. Suddenly, a large man, unknown to me, appeared at the door. He called me by name and asked what was happening. My mind was racing and I couldn't comprehend the situation. He seemed concerned and asked what was going on. I just kept asking where I was and where my husband was. The man started saying that he was my husband and that was my house. This is when I went into full crazy panic mode. Tears streamed down my face as I struggled to make sense of what was happening. I broke free from his embrace, desperate to escape. Running downstairs and into the street, I felt lost and scared, believing that I had been taken against my will to an unknown place. I ran a lot, desperately. My feet were hurting from running barefoot on the asphalt. The man was following me, calling me by name, but I was too scared to stop. I desperately searched for something familiar. Nothing around me resembled my home, neighborhood, or even my country. It felt like I had been transported to a movie set. Exhausted and terrified, I kept telling myself it must be a dream. I repeated to myself many times, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I was so desperate, crying so hard. Finally, when I could hardly go on, the man caught up to me and held me close. In that very moment, I woke up in my own bed, back with my husband. My heart still pounded and my feet throbbed with pain, even though I was physically unharmed. Not bruised or dirty, but I could feel like I was running. My husband told me I was sleeping very quietly, and all of a sudden I woke up in a panic. He didn't realize I was having a nightmare before I started screaming awake. I was feeling like I slept for such a long time, but it was only 20 minutes past midnight. We didn't even sleep for 1 hour. It all felt so real, and I know it wasn't just a dream. The fear and the panic were too intense for that. It was a strange and unsettling experience. I firmly believe I was there. Can you tell me what happened? I'm still freaked out by this experience. Thanks, Auntie Matrix. I mean, my immediate thought is it was a really lucid dream, because like lucid dreams can feel so real, especially because it wasn't your house. Like that's, so when I realize that I'm dreaming, that is how I normally realize I'm dreaming, is I notice that something is wrong. Like, oh, my mirror isn't normally there, or this doesn't look right. You know what I mean? Like this isn't where I live. So to me, it sounds like it was just a really crazy lucid dream. But if you say that you firmly believe that you were there, I could be wrong. You could have maybe astral traveled to some weird fucking place. I really don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think?